Good day, everyone. You're welcome to your English language class. It's Vocabulary Development Day, and we are taking a look at airplane parts and aircraft personnel. Airplane parts has to do with the parts of the airplane, while aircraft personnel has to do with the people associated, the people working in an airplane. So let's go. Number one on our list is cockpit. Now, a cockpit is a space for those that are in control of a nautical vessel. What do we mean by nautical? Nautical means a vessel that finds direction, a vessel used for navigation, just like a ship or an airplane. So when we say aeronautical, you know that we're talking about airplanes, because aero means, it has to do with air, it's associated with air. So this space for the pilots that are in control of this plane, with all the buttons, all the switches, many things, dials, their meters reading and all that, this is called what? The cockpit. This is called the cockpit. You can see the pilots at the cockpit, because that's where the navigation experience takes place, or the navigation process takes place. Now, number two, jet engine. Jet engine is the one that is used to generate thrust of the aircraft. Thrust means that force that pushes it forward. So that's what the jet engine, and it's located about there in that kind of aircraft. Now, number three, fuselage. A fuselage is the main body of an aircraft. It holds the crew, the passengers, and cargo. Yes, that's the part that's called the entire main body of an aircraft is called what? The fuselage. All right. Crew, members of the workforce. Passengers, members being transported from one place to the other. And cargo, luggage or any other kind of belonging being transported. That takes us to the wings. The wing is the part of the aircraft used to generate lift. Like I said, jet engine is used to generate thrust, that force that pushes it forward, that force that moves it. But then the wing is used for what? Lift, and that's why it has a streamlined shape. Now, number five is black box. Black box is an electronic recording device for the purpose of investigating aviation accidents and incidents. Everything happening in the aircraft is recorded in this what? Black box. Yes, it may be orange in color, but it's called a black box. Now, flight data recorders, just for the record, flight data recorders are virtually indestructible. This is a flight data recorder, for instance, the one that we call the black box. They are virtually indestructible because of the material that they are made up of. FDRs are usually double wrapped in titanium or stainless steel, and so they must be able to withstand atrocious conditions like maybe a plane crash. They are bright orange in order to aid in their recovery after accidents. So that's why they are what's colored bright orange, so that you can easily spot them, maybe within the ruins of an airplane crash, if that happened. Now, a baggage hold. Baggage hold, it can go by other several names, but for now let's use baggage hold. It is a cabinet for holding passengers' carry-on luggage. Now, there are two kinds of luggage. The luggage that you're not allowed to take in with you into the airplane, it goes towards the cargo space in the airplane. But there are some that are hand-on or carry-on hand luggage. You can call them hand luggage or carry-on luggage. You are not allowed to carry sharp objects in your carry-on luggage like these ones. Okay, sharp objects, alcohol, perfumes, body sprays, they are not allowed in your carry-on luggage. So they should be in your other bigger luggage, which will be in a separate place. Now, number seven, aircraft cabin. A cabin is a section of an aircraft in which passengers travel, just like this one. There are several types of aircraft cabin in an aircraft. We have the economy, the business, and first class cabins. Of course, a private jet, for instance, like a private airplane, will not have all these kinds of cabins. It's just designed in a private way. So this is an example of the economy cabin, and these are examples of the first class cabins where you pay more to receive extra treatment, pampering, relaxation, and all that. You can even sleep in a first class cabin. Okay, now let's go on to the personnel of flight crew. Yes, there are more airplane parts, but let's stop there and then go to what personnel or the flight crew. We have number 1 on our list, captain. Number 2, first officer, FO, also called a pilot. And then number 3, the second officer, SO, also is a person lower in rank to the first officer, and the person's job is to act as a relief pilot. The second officer acts as a relief pilot. Maybe the captain or the first officer is tired. The relief pilot, the second officer, would act as a relief pilot, especially for long trips, long hour trips. Now, the captain is a pilot in command, also called PIC, and he is the highest ranking member of the crew. So that's the captain. Then a flight engineer. Flight engineer is an air mechanic. He or she is responsible for engines, systems, and fuel management. Next, we have the cabin crew. Cabin crew are stewards or stewardesses in case of females, or air hosts and air hostesses. Hosts are the males, hostesses are the females. Stewards are the males, stewardesses are the females. They are also called flight attendants, and they are responsible for passenger safety and comfort. They make sure a passenger is comfortable throughout the flight, and they are also responsible for safety. They are in charge of saying, tighten your seat, screw on your seat belt, or okay, you are free to move around now, or please don't move because we are so they are just the ones that would ensure the safety of passengers, telling them when it is safe to move and when it is safe to remain on your seat with your seat belts fastened. Okay, so these are other examples of what flight attendants. Now we also have the flight medic, a specialized paramedic employed on air ambulance aircraft or flights. An air ambulance is an aircraft that transports critically ill or injured people from remote areas. So they have to be in the form of choppers, like helicopters. Okay, so we have come to the end of the class. So your exercise is to make great sentences with 5 of those words given to you. Please remember, you have to know the part of speech of a word before you can make a meaningful sentence with it. You don't just put pen to paper and start writing. You have to think. You know, I love thinkers. Now for J2, pages 142 to 143, it's kind of a revision because it's your comprehension questions, your comprehension passages from last term examination. So stop at discussion and opinion. For J1 sim, it's kind of a revision. You've read that passage before, pages 139 to 140. Stop at discussion and opinion too. So until I catch you in the next class, take care, do your work, read, hard work pays. Bye.